Welcome everyone. Today we are going to be solving this question. So this is a circle geometry question. So we are going to be looking at this here. You can see that this is M here, this is N here. So we are asked to find M and N. So for us to solve this question now, we are going to be applying one of the circle geometric law that says the angle at the center is twice angle at the circumference. So now let's observe something here. We can see this 70 here is at the what? At the circumference. So M here is what? At the center. N here is also what? At the circumference. So for us to get this very well, it means the angle here in this part here, you can see here, so is twice the angle here. So if we have anything to solve here again, maybe they gave us A or Q here, from here to here. So the angle here too is twice the angle here. So it's just like opposite to each other. So that's that. So the angle here subtend at the center here is twice the angle subtend here. It's twice the angle at the circumference here. So the law says angle at the center is two times angle at the circumference. So angle at the center is two times the angle at the circumference. So now we can see that this is 70 degree here. So this angle here is at the circumference, which means this one is times 2 of the one here. So from here we can get our answer from here, which means we can see this angle AOC, which is what? M here, M equals what? 70. Since 70 here is what? Half of M here, that is here. So it means 70 degree times 2. Yes, that's it. So what is the reason? And that will give us what? 140 degree, right? 140 degree. So what is the reason? Because angle at the center is twice that of what? Circumference. It's twice the angle at the circumference. So that's what? 140 degree. So I've gotten our M from here to be what? 140 degree. So for us to get the N here, since I told you people that the angle here is the 1 times 2 of the angle here. So for us to get the remaining part here, so in the previous class we talked about angle at a point. So which means this angle here is also what? At the point. From here to here we have gotten it to be what? To be 140 degree. So to get the remaining part here to be what? 360 minus 240. 360 minus 240, which means what? 360 degree minus 140 degree. 140 degree, and that will give us what? That's what? 220 degree. So that will give us a 220 degree. So it means here that we have gotten this part here from here down to this part here is what? 220 degree. 220 degree. So that's the answer for here. So for us to get the remaining N we are looking for, since angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference, so this is what? At the center. So to get the angle here at the circumference here, it will be what? Divided by 2. So it's about 220 divided by 2. So for us to get N equals to what? 220. 220 degree divided by 2, and that will give us what? 110 degree. That's because what? Angle at the center is twice that of the what? Circumference. So from here we have gotten our m and our what? N. M to be what? M to be 140 degree and N to be what? 110 degree. So that is our what? Final answer. So now everyone, let's work out this question here now. You can see that this here from here is 146 degree, and we should know that this is on a straight line. You can see it's a straight line. So an angle on a straight line is 180 degree. Angle on a straight line is what? 180 degree. So this is a straight line. So for us to get the part here, from here to here. So since it's a straight line, it will be what? 180 degree. 180 degree minus 146 degree. 146 degree. And 180 degree minus 146 degree, 146 degree should give us what? That should be so that's 34 degree. Yes, that should be 34 degree. So that's that. We have gotten this part to be what? 34 degree. So from here, we can now apply the circle theorem, the law that says angle at the center twice the angle at the circumference. So this angle here is now what? Subtended at the what? Circumference, and it's what? This is the center here. A is the center there. So to get the answer here, it should be what? Times 2, since the angle at the center is twice the one at the circumference. So it means that A here equals 34 degree times 2. So 34 degree times 2 should give us what? That was 68. 68 degree. 68 degree. Why is it that angle at the center is twice that of what? Circumference. So that's the reason for that. So now we have gotten what? Our A. Now to get B and C here. So if you still remember what I said before earlier, that and where you have what? This line is drawn from the center to what? To the circumference. So this should be a radius and this should be a radius. So it means the base angle here, what? They are what? Equal. They are the same. So it means BC here, B and C here, they are the same thing. So the answer we get for here, it should be the same answer for here. So let's just represent these two things to be what? We can give it in a letter. Maybe let's make use of B here. So it means since A is what? 68 degree plus what? A degree. Okay, no problem. Plus, let's use A for them. A degree plus A degree. So this A here is representing B and C here. A degree equals what? 180 degree. So it means 68 degree plus what? 2A equals 180 degree. So when we collect like terms, we have what? 180 minus 68 degree. 180 minus 68 degree. So we have what? 2A equals, that should be what? 2 1. So that's what? 112 degree. 112 degrees. So when we divide both sides by 2, it means over 2 and what? Over 2. So here 2 cancel 2 here. We have A equals what? 212 divided by 2 should give us what? So that should be what? 56. 56 degree. So it means B equals 56 degree and C equals 56 degree. And so from there we have gotten A, we have gotten B, and we have gotten C. A, B, C. So A is what? A is 68 degree. B is 56 degree. And C is also what? 56 degree. Welcome. So now let's work this cycle geometry question out. So now we have what? X and Y. They ask us to find X and Y. So now we are going to first think of what is the first thing for us to do from here. So applying the first thing I said before, I said a angle on a straight line is 180 degree, and we have what? 142 degree here. So to get the remaining part here, it should be what? 180 degree minus 142 degree. So since here from here to here is what? A straight line. So we can just give it any number from here. Just make this A, and this is B, this is O here. So to get the remaining part here, so let's make this place C. To get the remaining part here is what? 180 minus 142. So now let's do that now first. 180 degree minus 142 degree, and that will give us what? So that should be what? 38 degree. So 180 minus 142 degree. So that will give us what? 38 degree. So we have already gotten this side to be what? 38 degree. So now using the angle at the center twice the angle at the circumference. So we can now say from here that the 2 times 38 degree here will give us the answer here, since angle at the center is twice that of the circumference. So it means angle AOB. Angle AOB there. It means angle AOB degree. Angle AOB will give us what? 38 degree. 38 degree times 2. And that will give us what? That will give us 76. 76 what? Degree. And why? Because angle at the center is twice that of what? Circumference. So that's for that. So we have gotten this part here should be what? 78 degree. 76 degree I meant. 76 degrees. So this part here is 76 degree. And we can also say that this is a what? A radius. So radius here. It means this side here is what? The same as what? This side. So to get the x here, so what are we going to do now? We know that the base are what? The same. So x here and x what? Here, because they are what? The same thing. So for us to get x here, what are we going to do now? It means 76 degree plus x equals what? 180. And what is the reason? Because angle in a triangle is what? 180 degree. So it means 76 here. 76 degree plus x will give us what? 2x equals 180 degree. 2x equals 180 degree. So bringing 76 degree to this part here now, it becomes what? 2x equals 180 degree minus 76 degree. So we have what? 2x equals what? 2x equals what now? So that will give us what? 4. So that's what? 104 degree. So that gives us what? 104 degree. So 180 minus 76. So now we what? Divide both sides by what? 2. Over 2 here, over what? 2 here. So now we can now get our x to be what? 104 divided by 2 will give us what? 52. It give us what? 52. 52 degree. So x is what? 52 degree. So we have now gotten our x from here. X is what? 52 degree. So now to get our y, it may look a little bit tricky for us to know what to do from here. But let's consider something here. We can see that this ACB. ACB is a big triangle. A big triangle. So and we are given what here to be what? 19 degree. So it means here like this is what? 19 degree. And we also know from here to here, since this part 2 is also x, so that place is also what? 52 degree. This place 2 is also 52 degree. But we are asked to find y here, and we have what? 38 degree here. So this is a what? A big triangle. That's a big triangle. So I can just draw that out for us to see. So that there will not be confusion. Just draw it out for us to see it very well. We have this place to be what? This place to be 38 degree. 38 degree. From this question there, we have it to be 38 degree. You can see this part to be 38. And you also have this place to be 19. And x here should be what? 52 degree. So it means 19 plus what? 52 degree. So that will give us what? I think 71 degree there. So that's 71 degree. 52 plus 19 will give us 71 degree. So this part here is 71 degree. And we have what? X here. X here to be what? 52 degree. And y to be what? We don't know. So 52. We are looking for what? Y here. So we don't have all the whole angle there. You only have this part to be 52. We are looking for y. So since we know that a angle in a triangle is what? Is 180 degree. So it means 71 degree there plus 38 degree plus 52 degree plus y. Everything equals what? 180 degree. So that's what 161 degree plus y equals 180 degree. So from here, y equals what? 180 minus 161. So y here becomes what? 161 minus 180 degree. So that should give us what? That should give us 19 degree. So that should be what? 19 degree. So we have gotten our y to be what? 19. So it means what? S equals 52 degree and y equals 19 degree. So that's the answer.